Am I cute? Is this a vibe? Boom. Look at me turning on the camera. I really could have finished this. Is that ASMR? That was probably really loud. I need the scissors. So, my glasses are dirty. They're dirty, they're dirty, they're like greasy. Who got grease? Let's ground. Let's. Okay. There is no direction when it comes to this video, only intention. And my intention is just to express and be free in this moment. All right. So I turned on the camera with the intention of putting this on YouTube. Small victories. Because I really do love expressing and like consuming content and expressing and creating content, and I've been so inspired by these little children that I have, and in the same breath, so tired, but just taking that energy and alchemizing it into something that is fruitful for me, and that is this. So where are the scissors? Behind me. Hey guys, I have been in transition, if you cannot tell. So backstory on where I'm at in this moment of life. Ooh, okay. 2 kids, 2 under 2. No, not 2 under 2, 2 and under, because Ashe, who was shown in my last video that was uploaded, I don't know, over a year ago, is now 28 months, and I hope I sound as crazy as I feel saying that, because I am counting the months of his age, because until we hit 3 and maybe 4, because I'm actually a psycho, but it could be weeks. Irie, on the other hand, this is my second born. I have 2 kids, Ashe and Irie. And Irie is 9 months. And that is just wild. I barely believe that Ashe is here. And the fact that Irie is here, I'm just like, what? So I have 2 beautiful little boys, and they are just taking over. They are definitely the headliner of my life right now, and that's not the best, just for like my mental health, as I'm cutting the hair out of my head. But yeah, that is, the truth. And I just celebrated 5 years with my husband. 5 years in this thing. Oh, what a feat. It was actually our 5-year anniversary fell on a full moon, or it fell on a lunar eclipse in Scorpio, which is just like fitting, right? On May 5th, like 555. So many, 5 is the number of change. And if that moment hasn't defined that just change is happening, I don't know what else. Like, I don't know how more symbolic the universe could just present to me on a platter, like, hey, girl, life is changing. Life has changed. Acknowledge it. So this is me acknowledging it. Things are different. I'm different. I'm learning who I am all over again. I say that, like, I had an understanding of who I was after I had Ashe, And then I got pregnant and had to learn who I am now after Irie, because those are two different experiences, two major experiences that happened, and my life is completely different after both of them. So to not acknowledge it is actually crazy. But I just haven't embodied the difference in me, or I don't know, I'm figuring it out what. So that's where we're at. Those are my kids. This hair, okay, so yeah, that was like really backstory. This hair is from maybe a month old, 3 weeks, something like that. But within that time frame of doing it and taking it out, I went to Coachella. That was fun. That was my first time away from both kids, and ooh, I had a great time. Jelani had a great time. We met with our friends. We made new people. I can't be calling everybody friends. We met new people, and it was just like a really good time. Oh, I saw my babies. I left one set of babies just to see another set, and yes, it was a great time. It was a really great time. Like, it was, I just, and it wasn't so much like the acts at Coachella, more so than the people. Like, we go with BPAC, and they are Black people at Coachella, and it's just a beautiful experience, because you're in Blackness, and how is that not beautiful? So yes, that was great. You know how like you be cutting your hair, your braids out extra long, like, ooh, my hair is this long. I do that like on one side of my head, and on the other side it just be hella short. So we're gonna see what happens. My hair, that used to be like a real big topic on my channel, but I do not have time for it. That's why I shaved my hair like twice. Well, each pregnancy I think came with a bald head. Ashe's had multiple bald heads, and like in between, that's what it was. Like I got pregnant, shaved my head, and then I didn't shave it. I did shave it. I didn't shave it. I buzzed it, but it was gone. Hair was gone. I've never been like clean bald though. Not the white stuff on the corners. But yeah, my hair is. I am wanting to lock it. I think that is just my lifestyle, but then there's still upkeep in that. And a part of me just doesn't want to have to do my hair, but then also want the benefits of like taking care of my hair. So yeah, or just a style. I need a style that is low maintenance, and I think it is locking, but it's not no maintenance, because I don't want freeform locks. Like I do want healthy, happy, luscious locks. I just have to take care of them. No matter what. If it's growing out of my head, I have to take care of it. But yeah. I think that that was not the update that I wanted to give. So now that the Bob is here, the update. My cousin passed away. And my cousin Keisha, I want to say her name. But it was the first time that I brought my kids to Louisiana, like together. And that was something I really wanted to do, and just honor her energy and her memory and her legacy, and connect, those worlds, like my world here in Maryland, because we live in Maryland now, and home. So I brought my kids down there, and that was really nice. It was hard because Jelani wasn't there. He stayed here and he met me in Houston with my parents. But yeah, so after Coachella, we came back, and then I found out she passed, and my sister and my mom were here taking care of the boys. And so then like 48 hours later, we packed up. I packed up everything. Well, I did it like Wednesday, I packed up everything. Thursday, like, ran quick errands, and then Friday morning, like 6 a.m., we left to Louisiana. The funeral, my sister's birthday and the funeral were on Saturday. And that was like, you know, just, it was a lot of celebration, a lot of tears, and a lot of reunion and family and communal energy. So that was really nice, just to be held in that way and to hold space in that way. And yeah, I mean, she left behind, or she has the ability to watch over her brother Ryan, and her daughter India, and her mom Leslie, and her dad Ronald, and just all of us. And you know, I'm really in a space of, you know, understanding that all of our ancestors aren't these far detached ancient beings, that they are very much so that, in addition to people who are very close to us and who were very close to us here on earth. So yeah, after staying in Louisiana, seeing Mama, which is my dad's mom, and Grandma Mary, which is my mom's mom, and Papa, which is my dad's dad, you know, I've been really blessed to just have all of my future ancestors here on earth for such a long time. And my grandparents are just so yummy. They are just my heart. And I, you know, wanted the boys to see them again, because they both have met them separately. Because, you know, they met a couple of times separately, but then it was like, all right, y'all gotta meet them together. And they did. Check. And then they went to their grandparents' house. We all went to Houston, and Jelani met us there. That is where we had our 5th year anniversary, and it was just, I say it was magical because, why was it magical? It was magical because I think it was a turning point in our relationship of just more honest and open communication. And, you know, I need that. So it was good. But it wasn't like lovey-dovey, oh my gosh, let's have chocolate. And I don't know what the 5-year tradition is. I want to get into that, maybe for 10 years. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, you know, something, we'll table that. So yeah, 5-year happened, and then we came back. We stayed a couple more days, and then we came back here. We are also in the process of looking for a home. That's exciting. That is another a whirlwind of things. Why am I not taking this out? Come on, y'all. Come on. Yeah, so that's exciting. But yeah, life has just been on what feels like high speed, and also just like molasses. And yeah, I'm happy to have this moment, this very moment, like to sit down, to feel grounded enough, because let's be honest, and to connect. And I look forward to doing this more often, and just to kind of get the kinks out. Like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, as if I haven't this whole time, but I do want to do several things. Okay, I look forward to stepping into my confidence in all areas. That is something that I currently lack, and I look forward to changing that. I look forward to, speaking from a space of confidence, and a space of knowingness, and a space of humility. but also confidence. Like, I can be confident and humble, right? I don't see why not. So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm just talking to talk, and that I should have been unbraiding a long time ago. I'm gonna turn off the camera, but this was really good for us. This was really, so my therapist, let me also say this, couples counseling, couples therapy, do it. Just do it. And it doesn't have to be like only premarital counseling, like before you get married. It can also be during your marriage. I think I look forward to the stigma of that changing, especially amongst Black people. So yeah, but so what was it? I had a point before I got on that tangent. Oh, my therapist. I forgot what I said though. That made me trigger saying my therapist. I don't know, but yeah. So I go to therapy. We have a couples therapist who was actually, her name is Stacy, and she was my, oh, that's okay, great topic. She was my therapist for like solo, I don't know, individual, I don't know, but she was my therapist first because after Ashe, had just postpartum symptoms, and I can go into like what that felt like for me, but it triggered Jelani telling me like, you need therapy, and me being like, what? And then being like, yeah, you're right. So that, and then he was looking for a therapist after that, and then he found one and it didn't work out, and then we did couples therapy together, and then he liked my therapist, and then he started doing individual therapy with her. So that was that in California. We moved to Maryland, and her license is she's not licensed in Maryland, and she be doing everything by the book. So in order to use our insurance for therapy, we have to find a licensed therapist in Maryland, which we have. He is great. I've only had 2 sessions, and it feels really abundant. But I am a new champion for therapy because I always wasn't. I was very judgmental for people who had a therapist and people who seeked counseling. Very judgmental, very insecure. Yeah, but the growth. Okay, I'm going to leave now. And I do have intentions on uploading this. This will be my Mother's Day gift to myself. Uploading this on YouTube. What should I title it? Them kids. F them kids. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Am I? But yeah, this was great. I'm happy. Oh, that's what because I was about to do it again. I was gonna say, we're happy. Me, myself, and I. Me and all the personalities. We're really proud of us. Like, look at us making a video, going to load it up on the internet. Okay, this was good. Yeah, let's do this more often, right? Minus the hair. Oh, but we got like 20 minutes worth of work in. I think my hair is short. Bye.